If you're driving alone late at night, perhaps after leaving friends, finishing a late shift, or pushing yourself to reach your destination without stopping, and suddenly find yourself on a stretch of road that doesn't show up on any map or GPS, you may have been chosen by the Whispering Highway. Stay calm and follow these instructions carefully. I've traveled this route more times than I care to admit. There's no going back, only forward. Understand this. You were selected, and I can't tell you why. There's no ritual to summon it, no secret map to follow. I've spent years searching for patterns, trying to outsmart it, always failing. The Whispering Highway can't be found intentionally. It finds you. It starts subtly. After making a single turn, your planned route transforms into an endless stretch that feels both normal and slightly off. Your original destination becomes irrelevant. You'll know with absolute certainty you're on the Whispering Highway when the air suddenly grows cold and roadside markers become distorted, warped, or transform into dreamlike symbols and backwards letters. You'll feel it in your very core. Don't focus too much on these signs. That's how the highway lures you into losing control. You can reduce your speed or briefly stop if panic overwhelms you. You can even step outside for a moment, but never make a habit of leaving your vehicle. Those who grow comfortable stepping out rarely complete the journey. Read carefully and accept your reality. The only exit is straight ahead. Continue driving. Your surroundings will seem vaguely familiar yet increasingly distant. Eventually, you'll approach a second bend in the road. Your car radio will activate by itself. Attempts to silence it will fail. Initially, you'll hear static that gradually evolves into soft murmuring, incomprehensible at first but slowly becoming clear words, revealing your deepest secrets and hidden truths. Keep your attention on the road. Your headlights provide your only visibility, and you cannot risk crashing. Ignore the voice and continue until the next curve appears. By the third bend, any familiarity in your surroundings will completely vanish. A thick, heavy forest will rise up around you, twisted branches forming a suffocating canopy overhead. Along both sides of the road, wildlife will appear. A deer, a rabbit, an owl, a wolf, standing unnaturally still. Their hollow eyes will track your movement, heads rotating in perfect unison as you pass. Keep driving. Do not acknowledge them. They aren't animals anymore. They're empty vessels controlled by the highway itself. If you glance again, which I strongly advise against, you'll notice those forms beginning to transform, melting like candle wax. Fur falls away in heavy clumps, revealing glossy, dark surfaces beneath. Eyes dissolve, trickling from sockets in thick streams. The forest fills with unsettling sounds of dripping and the quiet popping of joints shifting beneath disintegrating skin. Eyes forward. Maintain your speed. Pretend they don't exist, because I promise you they see you clearly. At the fourth bend, your fuel gauge will drop alarmingly fast. Your headlights will flicker. Stay calm. The highway wants you to abandon your vehicle. Don't. You remain protected inside. Your speedometer will jump erratically, but maintain a steady pace. The radio voice grows louder, more distinct. It will narrate every minute detail of your existence. Each blink, heartbeat, breath, even the perspiration running down your spine. Ignore it. Focus solely on driving until the next bend appears. On the fifth bend, gentle snowflakes begin falling, peaceful at first but quickly intensifying. Your hearing will gradually fade as the snow thickens. The howling wind against your car suddenly stops. Engine sounds disappear, followed by the sound of your own breathing. All that remains is a faint ringing. Visibility decreases until your headlights barely pierce the blizzard. This snowstorm stretches endlessly. Don't look to the sides. Silent, dark figures will approach your slowly moving vehicle, attempting to break in or distract you from the road. The panic drives you off course. There's no return. Some shadows will dash suddenly across your path. My advice? Act as if they aren't there and continue forward. Eventually, you'll spot a sign, ever-changing and surreal, similar to those at the first bend. Each time you look away, it changes appearance, but it marks your sixth bend. After passing this shifting marker, turn right immediately. Don't miss it. After the sixth bend, your hearing gradually returns. The endless blizzard abruptly ceases, melting away rapidly. The road deteriorates, becoming rough before changing to gravel. Your vehicle will shake violently over every stone. These sounds intensify, growing heavier, disturbingly reminiscent of breaking bones beneath your tires. A vast field will suddenly surround you, filled with hundreds of tall, dark figures. At first, they might resemble dead trees, but they'll begin slowly, unsteadily moving toward your car. These entities stand between 10 and 20 feet tall. Their elongated forms look like charred bone fused with twisted wood. They have smooth, featureless faces with deep, gaping mouths that emit the anguished voices of people you've loved, lost, or failed. You'll feel compelled to stop and help them. Resist this urge. Accelerate as quickly as possible. The sound of cracking beneath your wheels combined with their sorrowful cries makes this bend particularly harrowing. Though slow-moving, they'll steadily approach. Speed past them. As you near the final bend, profound relief will wash over you. You'll feel as though you've narrowly escaped being consumed by something monstrous and been returned to safety. This bend appears deceptively beautiful, almost rewarding, adorned with climbing vines and vibrant wildflowers. Brief euphoria will fill you until your headlights begin flickering, dashboard lights flash erratically, and warning signals activate simultaneously. Your vehicle will suddenly die, coasting to a complete stop. With one final flicker of your headlights, complete darkness, deeper than any you've experienced, will envelop you. This is the final test. The highway determines your fate. Stay inside, silent and still. Soon you'll hear tapping and scratching against windows, doors, even beneath your car. Countless entities will circle and inspect your vehicle, breathing heavily and clawing at the exterior. Hold firmly to your steering wheel. Don't touch the brake or attempt to restart your car. Your vehicle will begin shifting as they push it toward something massive. You'll hear hurried footsteps retreat in fear. Then, something enormous will open wide. Though invisible in the darkness, you'll sense its immensity. Your car will tilt downward, your stomach dropping as adrenaline floods your system. A sudden plunge will follow. Your vehicle will slowly descend into something terrible, crushing and grinding around you. You'll hear your car being torn apart, metal shredding. Sharp edges will puncture through the floor, roof, and sides. Something will graze your skin. The vehicle will compress tighter, the roof pressing inches from your face, the sound of destruction overwhelming. Then, with a final, sickening spiral, you'll plummet until consciousness fades. You'll awaken gasping on a quiet roadside, the exact location where the whispering highway first claimed you. Feel the earth beneath your fingertips. Breathe deeply. You've survived, for now. But surviving once doesn't guarantee permanent freedom. I've traveled this highway more times than should be possible, and each escape demands a higher price. Keep these instructions safe because the highway won't forget you. Even as I finish writing this from what should be the safety of my home, I look outside to see an endless road stretching forward, markers distorted and beckoning. The whispering highway calls me again.